Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And it is boys' night. Shannon is out. She's in New Orleans, having a time of her life, eating beignets, going to a Meg Thee Stallion concert. So we holding it down this week. How you feeling, Jaja?
Shout out to Shannon. I'm good.
For sure.
I'm a little tired. You know, it was a real busy week.
Nerdy week. Ooh, let's get into it. Wanna kick things off?
Yeah, sure. I'll kick things off. Started off. I know you're going to see Bad Boys later today. I saw it 2 days ago.
Okay, gotcha. I'm hoping.
No spoiler review over here, but I highly recommend it. I enjoy
Gotcha.
it. I enjoy it.
I'll be there. I'll be there shortly then.
We'll talk about it next week. I don't want to hype it up too much, but it was a good movie. So I started off last week with Multiverses.
Okay.
Played that for a couple of days and just got really pissed about it. And I got to recant my take from last week, saying that the complaints were petty and it was too quick and all that stuff. Nah, the issues are glaring. They're right there in your face. It kind of sucked that you don't get no rewards from PvP. That's kind of like really crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then I didn't want to buy a new character because I couldn't test out a new character. So I'm glad, they kind of updated that. But yeah, I just got really pissed in Multiverse real quick, early in the week last week.
Yeah.
So stop playing that. I did start watching One Piece again. So
okay.
I'm like on 230. I'm probably like at 230 right now. What else? I didn't watch Windbreakers or Kaiju number 8.
Gotcha.
I was
no
about
worries.
to, but I said, let me let it breathe for a second. Let me get 2 episodes to binge real quick. I think I caught up in Solo Leveling in the dub. So they got like half the season dubbed. And the whole season, like 13 episodes is out. So I'm like, what the hell? I might have to continue with subbed. We'll see. What else? I started reading Kagurabachi again.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw an article about it, and it's got 20 chapters, and they're like 50-page chapters. So there's a lot to get to right there.
Some good reading right there.
That up. What else? Oh, I downloaded Midnight Suns because they gave it away for free on the Epic Store. So I was playing that yesterday. That's pretty cool. And what got me tired is all the showcases that were out. So
yeah,
I've watched mad showcases. I don't know if you want me to list them off right now.
Oh yeah.
But,
well, we'll go into the showcases a little bit later, so we'll see what you like, what you didn't like, what you're looking forward to.
I'm gonna say I watched like 80% of the showcases, and that's a lot. So we can get to that, but that's it. That's all I got.
Gotcha. Let's see what I was on. Multiverses for sure. I've still been playing, and yeah, it's gotten past that point of like all the people that were trying it out wanted to play. So now it's like the cheesy players online that don't want to give you the run back, give you a good set of 3, or they're like trolling, playing real trolly. So it's pretty much back to normal. So the first opening week it was pretty fun. It was like everybody's having fun with the game, but now it's getting sweaty. So but I've still been on Multiverses, trying to pick up a new character. I actually been playing as Banana Guard from Adventure Time, so he's pretty good. He was a free character that they gave away, so shout out to that. And then we'll talk about it a little later. They had some patch notes, but they're usually pretty good about listening to the community as far as things that the gaming community from Multiverses wants. So they've been fixing some things. So they try to make it as enjoyable as possible. So I mean, I do shout out to Player First Games. I think that's who makes it. But yeah, they do a really good job of fixing things or listening to player feedback. Also, my usual shows, so Kaiju number 8, Windbreaker. That's the thing I'm most up to date in. I need to watch Demon Slayer, but I think that drops on Sundays, so I haven't seen that one yet. And then Go Go Loser Ranger is still going strong, so shout out to that. I got caught up in that one. But I also started watching Apothecary Diaries. Shannon been talking about it. I went in blind. I wasn't sure what it was about. It's pretty cool. It's dubbed, so that's like my nighttime, like I'm about to go to sleep kind of thing. Let me turn something on. So not that I fall asleep watching every single episode, but it's pretty interesting. I still don't know 100% what it's about. It's like a girl that was an apothecary. Now she lives in a kingdom, but I mean, it's pretty cool. So I'm probably like 7 episodes in. Also, My Adventures with Superman, I forgot that was back out. So I want to say 3 or 4 episodes in. Yeah,
Yeah.
they came out swinging. So
Okay.
yeah, you definitely want to get back on that. That's on Max. So definitely check that one out because yeah, they came out swinging. Introducing all kind of folks, and it's still really good. So I feel like that show is slept on. Not too many people talk too much about it. So maybe they don't know. We gotta spread the gospel.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the first season, so I gotta get back to that.
Oh, gotcha.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
you went for some good fiction right there.
Yeah.
Then the last thing I upgraded my PC, so I got some new RAM. So I had to take a little bit of take apart, put it in. Replacing the RAM is usually pretty easy, so I like doubled my RAM because I was playing multiverses, but I looked at my PC stat usage of like how intense the game was on my system. So I was like, okay, if I upgrade, then I can get better frame rate. So I am getting better frames now. So I think I can get 120 reliably on multiverses now. So before I was getting
Oh,
like 60
nice.
frames a second. So it looks visually twice as fast now on my PC. So I too am a sweat on multiverses. So if I play on PC, then I can play with these stats. But on console, I think it's locked at 60. So yeah, if I it depends on kind of how I feel like playing. Because I mean I sit in the same chair if I'm gaming on my PS5 or PC. So I guess well if I'm playing with my friends and I want to be in a party chat, I'll play on PS5, no problem. But yeah, PC, no party chat unless we're on like Discord or something like that. So
Right.
but yeah, that's pretty much my dirty things. Let me see. Was there anything else? Nah, that was it. And Games Fest. So we can jump into that real quick. So what were some of the things you've seen that you liked that you're looking forward to?
So I can't even like tell you right now because
Oh, it's
I've
just
watched so
so
many
much.
showcases that it's like all together. Like
Yeah.
let me I'm gonna read the list of showcases that I watched. So it
Okay.
started off with OTK Games Expo. That came out early in the week before everything. Cool. Watched that by itself. Then the Gorilla Collective showcase came out. Watched that. I enjoyed that one. I thought that one was pretty cool. They had a lot of world premieres in that one.
Hmm.
Um, then there was the accessibility showcase, and that showcase was featuring like games that are including features that are making it what's the word?
More
I don't
accessible
want
for
to
like
yeah, more accessible for like to play the way you need to play, whatever options you need, whether it be color options, whether it be different controls on the games. So
yeah.
I watched that. I watched Summer Game Fest, of course. I watched Day of the Devs. I watched the Wholesome Direct that they had. All these like games that are supposed to be, I guess, quote unquote, cute and cuddly, but it was a pretty good. Like there were games in there that I would grab and play.
Yeah, like
Future
the
Game
cozy
Show I
games.
watched. Yeah, cozy games. Future Game Show I watched. The PM Studio Showcase I watched. So and then I watched Future of Play, their direct. I watched that. So and then the ones I didn't get to that are on my list are the Devolver Showcase, the Indie Game Showcase, the Latin America Game Showcase. So those are all out, and yeah, Xbox Showcase is it will be out as of this recording, but it's gonna be out this afternoon. So gonna get
You
to that
tuning in
later.
live?
Um, I mean, I don't know what do you consider live? Like when it starts, watching it as it plays? Because I've been
Yeah.
like I'll either catch them the next day or sometimes some of these I caught like towards the tail end of their live and of course rewinded it to the beginning and watched it from there. So
Mm,
semi live, I don't know. Whenever
gotcha.
it's on YouTube, so that's the beauty of that. You can watch it whenever. So
Exactly. Yeah, I like when they do it like this because then you can tune in at your own time.
have you
Let's see
caught
what
any of them?
so I didn't watch the full like a full thing. I looked at some of like compilation type videos of like here's some of the things that were announced. So I didn't watch like an individual showcase. But some of the YouTubers that I do follow, they gave some of their recaps. So I've been watching those. And then the one I'm most excited for right now is called Phantom Blade Zero. They dropped
Hmm.
a trailer. I think it's coming to PS5 and PC. But yeah, that definitely looks like something that I would cop. I might even pre-order that one. But because they showed some of the gameplay, and based on the gameplay, I'm like, okay, this does not look like Rise of Ronin, so I can definitely buy this with confidence. So
Yeah,
definitely looking forward to that one. Um, there was some Power World stuff that was announced too. They're getting, I think, a new island and some more pals. So I might jump back
yeah.
on Power World at
We
some
got a
point.
new, yeah. I'm waiting for July. I think it's July 7th, 27th.
Mm,
They're dropping that update, and it's gonna give us Xbox dedicated servers. That's the biggest thing that I'm
okay.
looking for from from that. Because all
Finally.
my PC friends, like, even though I do play on PC through Xbox, it's not the same as playing on Steam. So like I can't play on my PC friends' dedicated servers. And I've done a lot of work on my dude. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to use my dude on these dedicated servers, whether you'd be able to transfer. I don't know how it's gonna go. So I've kind of like paused Power World, even though I want to jump into it so bad, but I just want to see how the dedicated servers are gonna be. So I'm not wasting my time. But
Got you.
yeah, really excited for Power.
Yeah. There's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. It's like a retro beat 'em up style. It's like an arcadey type of game, multiplayer, of course. Did you see that in any of the showcases you've seen?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I forget.
Okay,
I
got you.
can't
Yeah.
tell you which showcase it was from, but I definitely saw that, and I'm hyped for that. It's like a
Yeah,
four
that,
or
that looks
five,
like
even
something.
5 player, like side scrolling beat 'em up, 2D.
Yep. Yeah, I think it is 5 players, or maybe even more. But that's definitely something that you like chill night or evening with the bros or something like that. Let's all just hop on, play this real quick. You could probably beat the game in like an hour or two. But I mean, that's one of them chill type of games that I will enjoy playing. Hopefully they don't
Look,
cost $70. They
I'm
usually games like this is like 20, 30. So I wouldn't mind at that price point.
I'm glad they're bringing back these beat 'em ups because
Yeah,
they brought back Streets of Rage, they brought back Ninja Turtles, and there's
yeah, I had
like
so
a
much
bunch of
fun.
new
Yeah,
ones popping up. Like I forget the big one that's coming out. It's like a side scrolling 4 player, and you look like kind of like Knights armors, and they're hyping this game up. Next week, I'm gonna come with a list of all the games. Like I'm gonna go back through these things and fast forward and get the games that I'm excited for. But when I tell you, like, each showcase had like over 10 games, easy. Like
yeah.
I'm talking like these showcases had like 15 games in them, each one. And I'm talking, you don't see repeats that often. There were repeats, but it looked like these developers said, hey, I'm going to this showcase. This is the one that I'm gonna be at. And yeah, it was I don't know how I feel about the organization of it all, because it was just a lot of information dumped on us at this one
It's
weekend. And
it's
it's
an
like,
overwhelming amount of stuff.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. They're like, hey, gamers, like sift through this and get what you want. And but it's a lot. It's a lot of freaking games. We're gonna be talking
Yeah.
about this for a while.
It's going to be a crazy summer. Well, really the rest of the year for gaming. They dropped a cinematic trailer for Black Myth Wukong, which I was already excited for anyways, but this made me even more hyped for it. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they got a release date for October, so anybody looking forward to that one. That one I would probably play. I know. I mean, I probably won't play it probably like religiously or nothing like that, but I mean, that just as a fan of DBZ and then the Sparking series, I'll probably get it, maybe even pre-order, so I get some of the pre-order bonuses. But it looks like this just 6 character pack that comes with if you do pre-order. So like October 11th, that's dropping. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a lot from here that I'm looking forward to. It was even like a Quidditch dedicated game, which a lot of people were saying,
Mhm.
why didn't that most recent Harry Potter game have any Quidditch in it at all? But this might be the reason why, because it's like this game is just strictly Quidditch. So
Right.
anybody that was looking for that, they're getting that. Um, yes, it's a lot of games coming soon. So gamers, real deal gamers, rejoice.
And it's for all consoles: PC,
All the
Xbox,
consoles
Switch, PS5. Everybody getting love from somewhere. Like
for
it's a
sure.
it's a lot.
Yeah, and then want to go into some of the multiverse patch notes.
Oh, we could talk about
So
that. Oh yeah.
yeah, so they did a lot of different character adjustments. They at one point took Iron Giant just completely out the game because he had a broken combo that it can put you in an infinite
Mhm.
combo, and people were for sure cheesing it. So that's what I meant. Like it's cheese now. It's people looking for all the exploits to get the most cheesy wins they can get. So
Mhm.
um, yeah, they fixed that. But it's but different character buffs and nerfs. And they up the speed on the gameplay just in general. So um, yeah, they definitely are listening to what people are saying. So if you ever got a complaint with multiverses, hop online. Usually like Twitter, they're pretty responsive. You can tweet them directly, and a lot of times they will get back to you. Or I mean, if they don't get back to you directly, it'll be addressed in a future update.
Yeah. And it's a
Yeah.
start. Like they're I guess their top three biggest updates. The Now you can preview the fighters in training mode. You can use all the fighters. They're unlocked. That was huge. And then you get Battle Pass XP for PvP matches. So that's a start.
Yeah.
I think the currency still has a lot of issues, but and they lowered the hit pause on all hits by 10% in 1v1 mode. So I guess like when you do one of those smash hits and it does that like little brief pause, I think
Yeah.
they sped that up. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to more and more fixes in the game. I'll probably get back in the game now that I'm actually earning XP through PvP, but it was frustrating last week, just like
Man, it was
and then the
crazy.
event and like grinding through the events is like I don't want to have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I want to play the game. I want to play what I want to play, not I want to be forced to play what y'all want me to play so I can unlock more stuff. So yeah, that was a little bit crazy, but I'm glad
They
they,
made it
walked that one
they
back.
made it seem like that side of the game, the PVE or whatever, was going to be optional. It was going to be for the people who didn't want to play PvP. But now it feels like
Exactly.
you have to play that, even if you
Exactly.
just want to play PvP. So, yeah, multiverses they got some work to do, but they on the right track.
Yep. And then we having sales galore on different games. So I
Oh
know
yeah,
Epic they started a mega sale. So you already mentioned Midnight Suns came out for the free. So Epic they
it's
dropped
still
four.
free. I think it's
Yep.
free till the 13th. So grab that's a huge one. That's a $60 game right
Yeah, for nothing. So
there.
yeah,
And so far,
they
I've been playing it, and it's pretty cool. Like it's a pretty cool game. I've been trying to get my hands on this one.
uh I want to say Xbox, they said their Summer Game Fest is their showcase is going to focus on existing games already. So people that are, looking for something that's not coming out for a while, you might be a little bit disappointed. But I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong. We have to focus on existing stuff because I mean, if it's
I'm
still new content dropping, then go ahead and let the folks
yeah.
know.
I feel like the host, what's his name, Keeley, he was trying to
Yeah,
like
Jeff Keighley.
temper the crowd who's expecting like all these world premieres for the Xbox showcase at least, because with all these other showcases had world premiere after world premiere after world premiere. So maybe he knew that and was trying to like just don't hype he don't want everyone to come away and say there was no world premieres at the Xbox showcase. He's just getting that out the way early.
Yeah, and then
So and
so a
I'm
lot of
not
times,
I'm not totally mad at that because the games that we saw last year, a lot of them didn't even come out yet. Like we haven't got Fable. There's a couple other ones that were shown that we just haven't even got yet. The only one we got was
exactly.
Starfield.
And then and some of the complaints from like last year is like, man, these games aren't dropping for years. Why would y'all show us now? So then now that they listen to the feedback, they say, okay, people want to see stuff that's about to come out. So now they're focusing on games that are, a little bit sooner in release versus like, this game not coming
Yeah.
till maybe 2026, 2027. So I mean, can't be mad at
Yeah,
that.
a lot of the games in the showcases that I saw are coming out August, September. Like they're coming out in the next couple months. Some came out that day, so
Yep.
they took a page out of Xbox's book last year from dropping Hi-Fi Rush. I hope they do something like that at their showcase at least. Like, hey, look at this game that you haven't really talked about. You can play it right now today. Boom. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
so.
I do like when they do that. Like some of the different announcements, like you'll be watching and then they'll be like available now. And you're like, oh snap. Then you like rush to download because you like the excitement is
Mhm.
there even more. Then keeping it Xbox, they say Xbox has partnered with former Rocksteady co-founders new studio 100 Star Games. I think it's just a rumor, but there's a independent studio called 100 Star Games out that will be working. I know you hate the word, but single player AAA action adventure games. So
Yeah, and it's the guys who did Batman Arkham. So
yeah,
they're thinking it's rumored to be like a single player action adventure game, probably a superhero game. Some people are thinking Superman. So there's not really a lot of information now. It's just a rumor, just tossing it out there.
gotcha. I like the Arkham
I
series.
did.
I really wish they would do more of that, like for superhero type of games.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they tried to do it with Suicide Squad, and that kind of flopped. Everyone's
Yeah,
like kind of trashing that game.
they went a totally different direction though. So that was like it was like a battle pass type of game, whereas they wanted to be live service, I guess. But yeah, it didn't. The gameplay loop wasn't kind of how Arkham was. Like I really like the Arkham gameplay loop of like. I mean, it makes sense with Batman how you want to be a little bit more stealth, and even Spider Man. Even it's not the same studio, but like that gameplay loop of like, all right, we being stealthy, but if things go left, then all right, we throwing hands. Like I like that kind of superhero game versus some of
Yeah.
the other ones we're getting. I mean, some of them would be like pure power fantasy of like I'm OP, let me go destroy everything. But I mean, sometimes you do want to put a little bit of strat into it.
So sometimes I think Marvel Avengers got too big of a like, it got too big of a flame. Like everyone flamed it too hard. But even though it had its issues, the other ones that came out that everyone was hyped for, the only one that really did good was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like
But
that game. I think I was playing it on Game Pass. I don't know if I ever beat it. Now that I think about it.
and they took it off Game Pass, so now you got
Oh,
to buy
dang.
it. Yeah,
Well, if I
but
didn't beat
I
it, I
was
will not beat it now.
I was watching a video and they were saying about all these superhero games that were announced that haven't come out yet and haven't been canceled. Like there's a Wonder Woman game coming out. Um, there's an Invincible game. I think we talked about Invincible, but
Oh,
there's some
yeah.
superhero games coming out. Like so, hopefully we get another Batman Arkham. Like that'd be dope.
Yeah.
And Batman the Arkham series is cheap as heck right now. So if you haven't played that, you can get it for little to nothing. 3
Yeah,
games.
go and pick that up. And they announced a Batman VR game. So any VR players out there, if
Oh
you want
yeah.
a Batman VR joint, yeah, Games Fest, hey, they've been announcing just straight bangers. So it's an
Yeah, I
exciting
think
time
it's
to
a
be a gamer right
MetaQuest
now.
game, and it looked good.
Yeah. I still haven't played any games on my Meta Quest, so maybe I need to pick something up.
That might be the one. Could be
Yeah, I
Batman
like
swimming
Batman
around.
games. Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's get into some TV movie stuff. So Suicide Squad, Isekai Land, it got a release date.
Oh yeah. The Suicide
Let's
Squad
see.
anime.
So it'll be
Ready for that?
broadcasting in July in Japan on July 5th. And it says Max will start streaming it as early as June 27th, but that's not an official. That makes no sense. Why would it start streaming on Max if it's not broadcasting in Japan yet? Either way, it's coming soon. It's right around the corner. All the trailers I've seen for this have looked nothing but good. So I'm definitely excited about this one. Oh, were you able to check out Batman Ninja yet?
Not yet, not this week, but it's on my list. It's on my
Gotcha. Yeah,
list.
this kind of reminded me of it a little bit. It's like anime Batman a little bit. The animation is a
Okay.
little bit different, but yeah. Suicide Squad Isekai is definitely one that's on my watch list. That's probably one of my more anticipated things to watch here. So coming July 5th officially for sure. We'll be able to see that. So we're about a month away from that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting if it starts streaming before it comes out in Japan. That's like it came from a deleted tweet from Max Nordic. I think he has something to do with the show, but that'll be interesting. I'm down. Whenever it
Yeah.
comes out, I'm gonna watch it. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's no question about that one. Then we got a trailer for Venom: The Last Dance. You check that one out?
yeah, I watched the trailer. The Venom trailers always look good. I haven't seen any of the Venom, but everyone I talked to about it has not given me any motivation to watch it. So, but I do plan on watching them. But everyone's just saying that they're not good.
Yeah. So I've been seeing mixed reviews about the actual trailer for this. They're saying it doesn't look all that exciting. I mean they showed some cool stuff. So like that Venom horse thing that happened,
Yeah,
basically Venom he venomized the horse that it was in the trailer. That looked extremely dope. So I was like, all right, if they doing this kind of stuff, then what else do they got in store for us? But it does seem like they retcon some of the stuff that happened in Spider-Man. So if you guys haven't seen that, spoiler warning. But it seemed like there was going to be some sort of interaction with Spider-Man and Venom. So I mean, I
mhm.
was hoping we would get that, but it doesn't look like it. But maybe they're keeping that under wraps. So hopefully that's the case.
Yeah.
And then
It seemed like they ignored like the whole post-credit scene that happened in Venom too.
yeah,
Like where is that going? But I'm kind of excited for the fact that he said like that his planet found like the people from his planet have found him because there's
mhm.
like in the comics the Venom story is the symbiote story and where that goes is absolutely insane. Like the planet and the guy Null and all this stuff they can take Venom and go he can become his own franchise if they wanted to. So and have nothing to do with Spider-Man. Like, so I don't know. We'll see. From the trailer, it didn't look like symbiotes coming after him. It looked like aliens. So I'm checking
Yeah,
out.
that was my concern. I was like, all right, who's the big bad in this? But it looked like another alien. I mean, they already did the Carnage thing, so I mean, I was wondering like what was left, but then yeah, at the end of the last, it was like they mentioned Spider-Man. So like everybody was excited. They're like, okay, maybe we get some Spider-Man Venom action. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but based on this trailer, it's not looking like it. But it is dropping this fall, so I want to say October. Yeah, October release date. So yeah, we
I
got that to
wanna
look forward to.
I wanna say he left a little drop of Venom symbiote in our MCU. So maybe, we'll get a new Venom. Maybe we'll get our own Venom or something like that. So
Exactly. Because there have been multiple Venoms out there. So, but yeah, we'll see what's going on with that one. Uh, any other TV movie news kind of stuff that you seen this week?
other than I'm trying hard not to spoil Bad Boys 4 for you, but yeah, besides that, Shannon, please go see Bad Boys. That
Yeah.
is, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we could definitely go in depth a little bit on that one next week. Wait, do we have any other stuff to cover, or did we just fly through this thing? Games Fest, yeah.
I need to have the games listed from Game Fest that I like because there was so many at one point. I'm like, I should be taking notes, but then I'm like, let me just watch. I'm like halfway through everything. Let me just watch the rest of it and just take in what I can take in. It was a lot. Like I was like even falling asleep on some of them. So I really got to go back and there were games that I was like, oh shit, this is really cool, and they weren't like huge like blockbuster games. So I do
Mhm.
want to grab the gems that I saw because there's quite a few. There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's
So,
time to open up some wallets here with all these different games that are dropping. So Game
but I
Fest,
do want to.
good
I
time.
don't think the strategy of how they're just releasing everything. This is the first week of June. Like I don't
Mhm.
think that's a good strategy.
Yeah,
Like,
I think if too many things out at once and everybody like even if people did buy them all, it would be tough because then you're like you have to like their player count is something that people use as their metric now of like how many concurrent players are playing. But if all these games are out, people can't. I mean, you can only spend so much time gaming, but that'll be a little
and
tough one because like
just
even if they bought it, the player count will be off.
just all the like world premieres being announced at this time. It's like it's hard to find the games that you would like, and I would imagine like some people are gonna miss, like they're not gonna see all the games that came out. So it's I don't know. It's like they expect everybody to watch all these showcases or certain audiences to watch certain like I was watching some of the game showcases like who is this showcase for? Like the wholesome game
Yeah,
showcase. I
target
get the
audience.
type of games that you're showing. I get what you're going for, but like who is the audience
Yeah,
that you're expecting to watch this right now?
yeah, no,
So,
that's a tough one.
but yeah, I'm gonna go back through all of them and grab some games.
Yeah, I still need to start playing Tales of Kanzera. So that was on sale for it. Did you pick that one up or you still have it?
I was gonna pick it up. I don't think I pressed the button, but I am gonna cop the game. I
Gotcha.
think it
Yeah, I
was
do
on
want to play
sale,
that.
and I might just pay full. I might have like purposely missed the sale so I could play full price for it. It's only $20 or
Gotcha.
something like that. So
Put a little more money in the developers' pockets.
yeah, support the developer. That's how you show your support, right? By purchasing the
Exactly.
product. He was
That's
trying to
all
give
they
it
ever
away
want.
for less. It's like I see what you're doing, homie, but like it's only $20. Let's like
Yeah,
here's the 20.
right. We don't mind paying a little bit extra to show some love. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about dollars and cents. So like if they make less money by putting it on sale, then someone would be like, hey, they only made X amount of dollars. We won't help fund their next project. So I do think it's important for them to, put some respect on their worth and then sell their games at, regular price or a profitable price.
Right. And don't forget to start reading Kagura Bachi again because that looks like it's the next one.
Yeah, I do need to get back on that.
I read there was an article on one of the anime websites. They said that the the people are asking for this anime to carry like the next generation of shonen, something like that.
Yeah, I haven't
So
seen that.
that's heavy. That's a heavy statement right there.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, somebody does have to pick up the torch because some of these shows of the current gen are coming to a close. So it is
Hmm.
about time we see like, all right, who's gonna lead the next gen.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I gotta get back reading. So I still haven't finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7. So I need to finish that up, and then I'll probably get back on Kagurabachi and see what else I'll be reading from there. I want to read
I
Dr.
got
Stone, but
I got Kagurabachi. I'm trying to catch up with Dragon Ball Super and One Punch Man.
I forgot about that
Those
one.
are my three. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me get to reading. I'm gonna lock in. I locked in with the gaming. I think I'm gonna lock in with the reading next. Then lock back in with gaming. Oh, and I was supposed to pick up Elden Ring, so I'm gonna pick that up this week. So if next week y'all don't hear me say I played Elden Ring, I'll let you down. But I won't let the pod
I'm
down.
hearing they saying the expansion is crazy.
I've seen some gameplay, and yeah, it's a lot of content coming with it, and it looks like it's going to be. People were saying this is basically a sequel. How much content it is. So
Right.
I think I definitely got to finish the first game first, and then
It's like
pick
a
up on the
whole new
DLC.
leveling system and all that.
Yeah, bunch of different weapons. I would say it was like over 100 new weapons, and then it's
Okay.
probably like a dozen or so new bosses. So that's some good content right there for a DLC.
It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff to get into. We got House of Dragons about to come out. You got X-Men and Wolverine about to come out.
Power started back.
Power started back up. There's it's too much stuff, man. I got to
Yeah,
get
there's a
back
lot
on
going
Power.
on.
We got to talk about that. We got to the next
Yeah,
boys weekend. We definitely got to do Power.
for sure. Yeah, we might just have to kick Shannon off and have a monthly boys' night.
For real.
But yeah, I seen the first episode, so yearning for a tweet. They came out the gates hard, so it basically picked up right where it left off. So
All right, bet.
gotcha. Other than
That's
that,
good to hear.
follow us on our socials. It'll be linked in the description. Shannon says it way better than I could. I don't even remember all the names off the top of the head. But yeah, catch us next week. Also, happy Pride to those who celebrate. It's Pride Month right now, so maybe we'll give you guys
Pride Month.
a special Pride episode where we cover different characters, highlight some characters in different gaming and anime stuff like that, or even just nerdy things. So yeah, maybe we'll give them some of that. We can plan it ahead before the month is over. But yeah, check us out on your podcast listening apps of choice, on our socials. Till next time, I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.